Alright, I guess I'm streaming. Hey, I just had a few minutes before I went out and did some work. Hold on, let me close this door. Alright, let's see what we're up to. What's going on? Anybody here? I'm just gonna sit here until I'm gonna check the chat or whatever. I'm not gonna be on here too long, just a few minutes. Is my mic on? I need to check my volume. Nope, volume on my speakers is good too. Alright, cool. So I'm going live right now. Let's just check my channel. Got it, thank you. Switch my account. I'm at 1,000. 1,000 exactly. So that's cool. I've been pushing for a little bit to get that, so I'm really excited. I'm not really excited, I'm not jumping out of my seat, but I was in the kitchen. Me and my son were celebrating, and so I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed, who's made comments, left comments, liked my videos, or checked me out. Especially thank you to people who've suggested videos, and my buddy Charlie, Barrows Builds. You guys check his channel out, it's dope. It's a lot. He's got great shots of cars. He's got an eye. I was out taking pictures. I was out taking pictures and video, at the car show, whatever, and I realized that I was how hard could it be taking pictures of cars and stuff? And it really is. You got to have just like any kind of photography, you really got to have the eye to see what angle. When we were going through some photos he was showing me, I was like, oh, that one looks better than that one. He was like, nah, that one sucks compared to this one. Let me tell you why. And then he told me why, and I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Why did I like that one? It was cool. So we were at the car show. My son was taking pictures. We put the GoPro on him right here, so I haven't looked at any of the footage yet. I got to really sit down for hours to look at it, but we put the GoPro on him right here, and he was just walking around the whole place. I can't wait to see all the footage. I also got some pics and stuff, so I hope he posts that video soon. It was the car show in Charleston. It was called something low, how low can you go, or something. My bad, Charlie, if I don't remember the name. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. Plus, we also went to the Tail of the Dragon, which is the Tennessee-North Carolina border. There's 311 curves in an 11-mile strip, or 300. I say 11, but I think it's a little bit more, a little bit less. I don't know. On 11 miles of strip, and I heard a lot of bikes and cars like to go there, and they get together. It was raining for us, but it was cool because it slowed us down. We got some cool shots. My son was with us. He got to experience being there, and it was in the mountains, so we were hiking a little bit, climbing. It was really, we got some lunch. We had a great day, and I can't wait to see the footage from that. I might upload some here or something. I'll do a reaction to it. How about that? I can react to my own videos, and I call it overreacting. I'm gonna react to my reaction, or I'll react to other people's reactions and call it. I've been doing that for a while. Some people were, I went over when some songs were out. I wanted to hear a different reactor's perspective on it, right? So I went to a couple reactors that I respect and followed myself. I don't know them. We don't message or anything. These guys I kind of watch on the regular too, to see what they think of some of the music that I react to at the same time. They might have different perspective on it. And so I looked at it, and I just call that overreacting, because you're over someone else's reaction, or even my own reaction. I've done one where I reacted to a mirror, and then I overreacted to it again, because you ever listen to a song and you have different reactions to it. You're like, oh, yo, I never realized how heavy that part was, or yo, did you hear what he said? I will get some shit 10 years later. Eminem will say something, or somebody will point it out and be like, yo, did you see the comparison he made to the wood grain on the meat cleaver or whatever, and I'm like, oh, got it. And I feel so dumb sometimes, because I've been listening to the same song for like 10 years now, and I'm like, oh, duh. You know, one of them like the G, Lil Wayne, Lil G's moving silence like lasagna, and I was like, what does lasagna have to do with silence? And I just, it was such a simple thing, but like I didn't get it for like a week or so when he said it, and you know, somebody was like, I was like, sometimes Lil Wayne could be so dumb, like, and they were like, dude, the G is silent in lasagna, and I'm like, oh, duh. I was thinking like somehow it had reference to lasagna. It's silent, like cooking it or something. I don't even know. So dumb. And I have moments like that sometimes. But like, what kind of times do you guys find yourself? Do you find yourself like catching bars or catching like having a different reaction to some music? Maybe at one time it didn't hit you, like you had an experience with the song, or you had an experience what maybe the song is talking about, and then all of a sudden the song starts talking about it a different time in your life, and you've gone through something different, and you're like, man, this song just hits different for me because it's now talking about something I've actually experienced versus just kind of living through somebody else, you know. So a lot of songs do that. Anyway, I just wanted to check in real quick and thank everybody for subscribing. Whoever was the 1,000th, if you're watching this, I can send you a t-shirt, not one of these, of course, these are the ones I wear on there, but I'll send you one, you know, if you want a specific color. I know I only have the black and white ones, but I can get some printed out, you know, get a few of them and send you one. So let me know if you were my 1,000th subscriber, 1,000, my 1K subscriber, let me know, and I'll send you a t-shirt. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything on how the channel's going or what I could possibly do different, I think it's going pretty good. You know, I like the way I got. I'm gonna switch the room around because I really want to be able to use some of my background that I have in this room. My room's crazy. Like the studio's dope. I love it. I've been working on it for like a long time, and you know, not building it, just the decoration and the way it's, the aesthetic of it, and the feng shui. Like I literally put stuff in here by like feel and emotion sometimes, like the way it looks, but also like it tells me where it's supposed to go, and this room is crazy. And I would love to have people over to interview or to react to videos. I've done it before, so if you look at some of my reaction videos, you can see that I have people in the studio and we're going over some music on the TV or whatever. So it's really fun. I like it because not only doesn't it just give you my perspective, like, you know, someone could come on here and be like, yo, I can't believe the reaction he did to Fall in Reverse. Did you hear him say what he said? And I'll be like, or maybe somebody else at the time will be like, I'll be like, yo, you think he was, and they'll be like, no, man, that wasn't, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't see that. So exactly what we're talking about. You might catch a bar that somebody else doesn't catch, and I've seen people do like 2 people on camera and stuff like that, but I did a live cast on Facebook a few years ago. I wouldn't call it a podcast because I never recorded it and I never put it online. There's a couple in my playlist that I have like on YouTube that I have video for, and I have more video for. It's just I didn't get to it and cut it up, and to whoever maybe I did an interview with, sorry I haven't posted it yet, but I have like 5 or 6 up there to a few people. So yeah, I kind of like doing the podcast thing too with people here and just talking, you know, and stuff. I think that's where I was going with that. Anyway, I like doing the bloopers and stuff and gags and the funny videos, and those get kind of like a little bit of views. And I'm not interested in views. I just like watching shit. Like, I felt like the reason I started this channel, really, the first couple people I did were Kasky and Yellow Wolf, and I started this channel just because I was like, man, if I'm gonna watch these videos and be around for the premieres, and I mean, why don't I just record it? Like, and then I guess I can do a reaction. I put up a green screen. I didn't even use the background. It was a green screen. I was so dumb. I recorded with a green screen, like as if that, like, it was kind of like just a blank background instead of a wall or something. But so that's how I started this. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna be steady with it. I'm gonna go. You know, I started doing like a week, and then I put like a week off, and then I started doing more, and I do like a bunch of videos. And then Charlie, again, Barrels Builds, Charlie told me, he's like, bro, you gotta do 2 a day. Just get yourself. And then even my boy Amp Music, we started state-to-state reactions. We did state-to-state reactions where like I call him on Zoom or he calls me on Zoom, and we're hanging out. Am I just on the screen? I bet you I'm not even. I bet you I'm just talking. Hold on a second, guys. No, that's the video. Okay, cool. Because I can't. Let me see if my live. So he started telling me I had to do like, not had to, but he's like, you know, I would do two a day. Just get it. Like, you know, just keep going. Just keep going. And I was like, all right. So I wonder if I got any music on. No, I don't. Cool. All right. I do. I got my background music. All right. Yo, I didn't check the settings when I did this, so I don't see anything on my YouTube page, like the live, but if I'm going, you guys let me know if I'm in the chat or something. I'm gonna go, let me click on this video. One watching now, started streaming 10 minutes ago. Yeah, alright, so I did 2 a day, as he suggested, and I got pretty nice. There I am, overreacting, look at me. Did I glitch? Make them think it's a picture. I can't hold my hand is pretty steady actually. It's not bad. I'm like, how's that? Yeah, all right. I'm dumb. Whatever. Anybody here? Anybody in the chat? Let me chat a little bit. I got a few minutes. Getting ready to go out and do some work. Might be helping out a buddy of mine do some lawns and stuff, or I'm gonna go out in the garden, or I'm gonna go build some stuff, or I'm gonna hang out with the kids, play some basketball, do some skateboarding. I don't know. I got the car outside I can work on. I thought about painting the hood. Somebody told me if I paint it and sell it, I'd get some good money for it, but I don't want to. I like the car. It's a '81 Chevette that I'm working on. I already put some tires on it. I painted the hubcap, the wheels. I gave it new headlights. I did a little bit of sanding. I fixed a little bit of rust. You know, I kind of like it, and I think, like, you know, somebody once told me, and I never took this advice until later years. You know, if you own something, like a big something, like not everything, you don't got to keep junk around. But if you own something and it's works, like a car wise, he's like, I'm not selling it. It's an asset. You know what I mean? I don't know why I never thought about that, but like, I've kept cars for a while. I've not had a lot of cars in my life. I probably had like 5 or 6, and I've kept them and I traded them or whatever. And I've always been pretty good on it. I've never been upside down on a payment, on anything like that. I've never hardly ever had a payment. Like, most of the shit I just was cheap. I never had a new car. You know, the newest car I had was an '01 Impala, and I had a '99 Blazer, but that wasn't in '99. That was like 2006. Right? When did I have the Impala? Yeah, I had a '99 in like 2001, which wasn't bad, but I've never had a new car. I don't see a reason to buy a brand new car. Like, what we know about depreciation is, like, buying a brand new car is just like, what? Until they change like that shit. Like, dealerships are making so much money on a car from the beginning. Like, you're paying so much more than you really should pay. And I hope, like, I mean, Tesla's kind of expensive, but I think they're trying to change the game a little bit. There was a Tesla dealership here in Charlotte. They weren't allowed to actually have a dealership, so they had, like, you go to the mall and, like, kind of look at the car, but you can't buy it. You still got to buy it online. And I think they won a lawsuit to where they could actually deal to the public as Tesla. There wasn't like Bob Smith's Tesla. It's like Tesla, right? So that's how it is. They, like, the market. You're not allowed to. Chevy can't sell to the public. I guess because, you know, it would be like becoming a monopoly or something. I don't know why. I gotta look at that more. But what's his name can own a Chevy dealership. It's like franchised out or something like that. If you know about that stuff, let me know. What are we gonna do while I'm live? You want to watch a video live or something? I'm not even. Let's see what I got. Masculinity, British news, funny. Don't be a menace to South Central. Easy Green. Inequality, human. Hold on for 1 hour. Democratic debate. That's on my search list. That's what I've recently searched. All right. Let's see what's in my watch later list. Why not? Let's check it out while we're here. I'm waiting on a message anyway. I got Marvelous Monkey. Oh, I got Austin in here. Comedy. I got to do his comedy special, but it's 20 minutes long. Oh, I've done longer videos, so let me not say that. I'm gonna get to it, Austin. I seen him out at the open mic on Wednesday. Yeah, I went to Crown Station open mic, Charlotte. and Austin was there. Everybody was doing comedy. It's a list of like freaking 1,000 people. No, it's like in the 20s, 30s. People come out, man. Open mics, man. People come out. People just want to. Some people, I'm not gonna lie, just want to be on stage and be heard. Other people are really getting up there doing their thing, and you know, you can't like not, you can't tell anybody not to do that, because it creates like you got to have like a little mix of everybody. Just people just wanting to get up stage and on stage and working out their problems. It's that sometimes people just need to be heard, and you know, comedy is a way to be heard. But an open mic is an open mic. Like, it's a comedy open mic, but other open mics, you know, some people do music open mics, some people do poetry open mics, and literally all of that is just, you know, art to me is an expression, right? Until you make it a business. And that's why it's so hard for artists to make it a business, because it's like, this is my expression. I don't feel like I should be charging or I should be making money off of this. But at the same time, if it's possible, then why not? And I have like a problem with that, you know. I would definitely could use a manager, you know, but I'd want them to be super close to me. Like, I wouldn't want to just hire somebody, you know what I mean? So anyway, so we went to open mics, and I go to the comedy open mics because it's fun, and I don't know if I'm funny or not. I just say shit. I kind of put stuff together. I've been into comedy since forever. I had an old VHS tape my dad had with all some old Sam Kinison and some old comedians, like just. And then I remember when Comedy Central first came out. Like, I was around when Comedy Central like became a channel, like not just watching it and it was there. Like, it wasn't there and then it was, and I would watch Comedy Central all the time. And I don't know, I guess I thought about sometimes being a comedian, but I just like the mic. I just like talking. I like music. It doesn't matter where I'm at, you know. I always felt like in a career I'd land somewhere. You know, I've been flying so long though. I've seen so many things I could land on, and I'm just like, I like it up here though, you know, like. But so anyway, I do a bunch of stuff. Let's see. We got the entire rap conspiracy iceberg explained. Ian Dwyer, Shots in the Dark, Trippie Redd. I know of Ian through MGK, and then Trippie Redd, like I've seen. Kasky, Wish You Were Here. That one's actually going out this afternoon, 3 o'clock. 3:07 I put it out. This is one of my favorite albums, just because it's the most I relate to. Like, this album is like super. It's an EP. It's 16 minutes. If you're a Kasky fan, check it out. It's really heartfelt. Like, it's like it just touches your soul. Like, if you've been through like relationship shit and this type of relationship, I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty good album. Wish You Were Here. I don't know if he likes it or not. You know, some works you're just like, I wish I didn't do that. But at the same time, it's just a moment in time. It's just how you might have felt at that moment. I put out plenty of songs that I like, either liked or disliked. Some of them are still up. Some of them I've taken down because I'm like, I don't even think like that anymore, or it's not a good idea for me to put that out there. I've had some where I'm cursing, or I'm referring to some things that I just not into anymore. And I don't really want anybody. What made me I've always been worried about what my family would say if they heard me talking like that or seen me doing some stuff. But we're all adults, you know. We do stuff. But kids, man, if my daughter starts looking me up on YouTube, I don't want her to have this messed up image of me like when I was younger. Like, I don't want to hide it from her, but I'm certainly not gonna any kind of vulgar stuff that I was doing. I'm kind of like, I don't want. I mean, you know, it's whatever. And I wouldn't judge my family over that. Like, it'd be like, you know, you might have made a rap song about, I don't know, strippers or something. You know, I never did that. But you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to even live. You know, you don't live that life anymore. Anyway, I don't know. 3 hours of English conversation practice. I was just trying to see what this lady was talking about. Sometimes she like makes it okay to, you know how some people have bad English and then they're like, no, don't correct them or whatever. And this woman like literally goes with the bad English. She's like like what we say in America, how people get probably wrong. People can say probably. I don't know a specific one, I can't remember, but she'll say like, the American slang, she'll be like, yeah, you can say that because it's American slang. And I'm like, if you're just learning a language, I wouldn't start using slang. I wouldn't start with like the the things that are up for interpretation. You know, I would start with, how does the English language, how is it supposed to be spoken through phonetics and whatnot, and then vocabulary, because there's definition. People get like, you could use a word, 3 different words, and people will be like, oh, that means the same thing. And you're like, no, it literally doesn't. That's why there's 3 different words for it. I don't think there's any words that actually mean the same thing. It's just people are kind of just let it be that. You're like, no, that means the same thing. And be like, it really doesn't. And I argue with people frequently over that, because sometimes, just the way I am, I love words, I love vocabulary. Sometimes I'm wrong, you know. If you're gonna teach a language, teach it right first, and then you can teach the slang. That's why I have a problem in training sometimes. But, you know, servers or like other people in their profession will try to teach you shortcuts first. But like, dude, I don't want to know the shortcuts, because maybe that shortcut ain't gonna work for me. Like, just show me how to do this, and I'll come up with my own, you know, if I want to use shortcuts. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. I forgot about this. Let's watch this. Is this an ad? It's gonna be an ad. I know it is. It's gonna be an ad. I'm gonna purchase this right now. My 1K subscribers. I'm now gonna purchase this. Google Fi. Blah, blah. A phone plan by Google. I hate being advertised to. All right, let's do this. This is I'm at 1 month free. All right, give me a second. I'll sign up. Wait a minute. Let's listen to this.
Tripping Jack Daniels, it all rules, all that shit rules. This punk shit, circular shit, and the dicks and all, that can go to hell. I don't care. You know, I don't really give a shit.
What
about
is
that
with
kind of
his
punk
zebra
stuff.
outfit? That's the way it was back in the day. He looks like he was like in the like Rat, Motley Crue era. Heavy metal is like leather and like, well, like, I don't know, like Van Halen's not heavy metal. Van Halen's rock and roll, you know.
He loves Judas
Rock and roll,
Priest. So
Twisted
his mom
Sister.
wrote to the
Judas
manager,
Priest is metal,
and
but
there's about
you
75
didn't see
of us
Judas
here.
Priest walking
And
around
they
in
gave us
pink
all-
tights.
they, were right
That's
back
that's
and
glam.
everything and
That's not
called,
even
and they
metal
gave
to
us all
me.
backstage passes.
Or backstage passes.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Yeah.
We're going to. You'll see us. We got a great big banner that says Timmy loved Judas Priest.
Timmy loves Judas Priest. I grew up on Judas Priest and Iron Maiden.
He's an airhead, he might.
Led Zeppelin. Hey, brother, get out here.
Yeah, crank on
The van. Everybody had a van. Everybody had a van. You had seats in the van. You had like what? Van. The van. This is where misogyny, like, you're like, yeah, this is definitely in the 80s. She's like pushing his hand away. She's like pushing his, like, stop trying to touch me. Is what, you know. Now he would get yelled at.
USA.
They like heavy metal down there?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
What do you usually do when you listen to heavy metal?
I like to listen to heavy metal. Everything. Iron Maiden. He's got Iron Maiden shirt. Is he not trying to be on the camera right there, this guy?
Your parents know
My mom bought me tickets to this.
They are so drunk.
My mom, we are here.
Look at this guy.
We love his mom.
We love his mom. Let's see what's going on over here. A Neil Diamond parking lot. Let's see. He had the most metal. I don't know. That band is so crazy. They were badass. Anybody who says Judas Priest, where did they say metal started? Was it like Led Zeppelin or Priest? I think that's an argument where the line. When was it metal and not just rock and roll? And I think Led Zeppelin, like, it's the guitar sound, right? Where Led Zeppelin guitar, it's the metal, but it's also the feel of the music. Led Zeppelin to me was still kind of on that rock and roll. It's still rock. It must have been like hard rock or like heavy, but it wasn't quite metal yet. But people would argue it was because of the guitar sounds, and that's what might change the sound of the guitar. And I think it was more than the sound of guitar. It was the the lifestyle, the edge. You know, metal was edgy. Like, you know, rock and roll, Led Zeppelin wasn't edgy. Led Zeppelin was just phenomenally good at rock and roll. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That represents, to me, the change from rock and roll to metal. But I wasn't around then. I was born in 78. So, I didn't see the transition. I'd have to ask my dad what he thought. And I think he might argue the same. I got a lot of my point of view on music and perspective on this type of music from him. So, like, I think that changed it. And then, you know, then you had, and what I listened to was like Megadeth, Metallica. Wasn't into Slayer too much. Pantera. Then I was into the hair bands before that. Like, you know, kind of that's when I like influenced by my dad growing up. So I would like, it probably wasn't my band, but Motley Crue, Def Leppard. That was like the 80s. And when I really started coming in my own, like from Def Leppard and Poison to like Warrant. Okay, that was kind of my time still. And then I transitioned into like Pantera, Megadeth, Metallica. Metallica was way before, and Justice for All is my first album, but I got into Game a little late. And then I mean, Bring Me Horizon, Amur, Suicide Silence, and bands like that. Like, and then now I'm kind of into the instrumentals, Animals as Leaders, Polyphia, and those guys are really, I'm starting to look at them more. I don't know a lot about them, so, you know, I just kind of go with, I love this reaction thing because it gets me exposed to so much music. It's really dope. Jay-Z on What's the Point of Living Average, Mark Zuckerberg, Mike Tyson's Words of Wisdom. Tyson, man. Mike Tyson, when I wasn't like a huge fan of Tyson, but I never gave him the disrespect that so many people gave him when he was going through what he was going through, right? Because I watched the Mike Tyson story. I have friends that love Mike Tyson, right? And Mike Tyson, to me, represents the most change in someone in my generation, I think. Mike Tyson just became such a great human being. And not to say he wasn't a great human being, but like you really see his heart. He's like the best representation of like, yo, I fucked up. I lived that life and I don't anymore. And I'm like genuinely sorry, or genuinely like working on being a better person. And he's just so soft spoken and so like, you know, I seen this one interview where he was the interviewer was like trying to catch him, like ask him about some controversial shit when it was just supposed to be a regular interview, right? I think he had already been over all that stuff, and it was like some years had passed. He was like, so what do you think about the people that say this about you? And he's like, yo, you're a real piece of shit, bro. Like, you're a real piece of shit. And he had his manager with him. And he's like, no, seriously, Mike, like, I'm just saying, you know? And he was seriously, like, genuinely to me, Mike was hurt. Like, I can't believe you invite me on this show, and you just fucking, like, you just sit here and call me out like that. Like, I've been through that, and how dare you, right? You, how about we talk about my movie? How about we talk about what's coming out? Celebrities like that, I've seen many of them. And, you know, if you're asking me about something that's happening in the moment, sure. But, like, if you got to go back and try to, like, target me for something, then, like, Mike was really hurt by that. That's my favorite one, though, because he, like, called the dude out. He's like, if I wasn't, like, a spiritual man right now, I'd punch you right in the face. Like, he's like, but my manager, he told me not to say nothing. And then his manager like, yo, fucked up, bro. Fucked up, man. That was one of my favorite, though. The Evolution of the Unicorn, Wes Borland, Tupac interview, T.I., Limp Bizkit. I have not done any Limp Bizkit, because most all of it's been done, like, that I've heard before. Any of their new stuff, like I was reacting to, I don't know when they did the Dad Vibes thing. Joe Rogan, High Res, Frank Thompson, Josh Travis, dope. I don't know why. I think I already reacted to this. I didn't take it off my list. Key and Peele. Gonna do some comedy. Johnny Korn, Machine Gun Kelly, Chasing Pavements. You know, this is where I love to these type of songs. Halo, Chasing Pavements, Blue Skies. These type of songs, people that hate on MGK really don't know MGK. And then when if they ever went back to these songs, they'd be like, oh, yo, he's really like a dope artist. And this thing he's doing, this trajectory, like it's just where he's next landing in his life, you know. But you can't tell me, you can't go back to these songs right here, Chasing Pavements, Halo, Blue Skies, any of those, and think, listen to some of his acoustic shit he used to do at record shops before the show. You don't even know. You don't know about MGK if you're just talking shit about him now. And I guess Eminem fans say the same. I know a lot. You know, I was around when Eminem came out. Like when Slim Shady came out, I was like 18, like, you know, 17, something like that. Jarris Johnson, Travis Barker, and Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf, man, been doing it for so long. He should have been way. I'm not gonna say. I hate saying that too. He should have been way bigger than he is. But there's so many. He's such a dope artist, and so many people I know don't know about him. So that's what I mean by that. The exposure, and that's what we would call underrated, you know, or underexposed. Because I think he's been roughing it. He's been just grinding, like, and with no, to me, with very little, not very little, with minimum. I mean, his fans love him, right? But like, grinding, just getting a little bit further, and then like there was a time his trajectory went like, and now he's just killing it. And I love watching artists come up. That's my favorite part of it. My unfavorite part of it is watching an artist that has come up and like now they're like way too big for their own fucking ego, and they just can't like disconnect from the popularity, right? I hate that. That's the worst thing, because you then like, I mean, MGK is almost there, right? But he's not disconnected. He knows what the fuck he's doing, right? Well, who doesn't, right? But then you just kind of go from like, oh, now I don't even really like you anymore, and that sucks because you lose a lot of fans, you know. But I don't. That's my worst part. Sauce Moolah, Outer Space. I think I watched that. I didn't like it. Jid. Yeah, my buddy told me about Jid. I like Jid. What else we got? Dropout Kings. I think I reacted to that. Martin Kraft. I don't do every single one of his videos. Sometimes I miss them and I don't want to be late on it, you know. ICP. Tech 9. Snoop. King 810. Yo, King 810's sick. Vendettas. I'm supposed to watch the Vendettas without Zeus, but I've watched it. I've heard it before. I like it a lot. King TV. Love Under Will on King 810. King 810, Love Under Will. That's the first time I ever heard of them. What a super dope video. The video is just like trippy. Dope. Like theater type shit. Like it's crazy. Rob Zombie. I did that one and it got blocked or something. No, my mic wasn't on. That's right. I hate those. I'll go through a whole reaction when my mic not on. That sucks. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to my YouTube just to see. Is the live going? Can you guys hear me? See me? Like, what's going on here? Rico Nasty. I don't know if I like Rico Nasty. I seen one with yeah, I'm live, but it's not showing my video. I don't know. I hope I'm not just doing this and nothing's coming up. I'm just gonna keep talking. Yavid. Noids. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see me. I'm live. Yavid. I got a lot of Yavid I haven't really looked at yet. Yo, the one with Yavid and or King 810, King 810. I have to say 810. Why do I gotta say 810? Cause it's the area code, bro. King 810 sounds so much better than King 810. Like I gotta like stutter a little bit. Like King 810. Like that sounds dope. Like I'm gonna keep saying it like that, and you can keep correcting me in the comments. The one with Trick Trick. If you've not heard that one, bro, check that one out. King 810 and Trick Trick. Oh my god, it's so dope. I forgot what it's called. Revenge, something like that. Meshuggah. I don't know who. Doobie? Oh, Doobie. You know, I have not listened to a lot of Doobie's music, and he's coming on tour. Well, Caskey's coming on tour with Doobie in September. I'm going to Neighborhood Theater. So I should listen to some more Doobie, because I'd hate to be there and just kind of be arms folded listening to somebody I've never heard before, you know. I've heard him a couple times. I like him. I heard him on the Yellow Wolf album. Somebody asked me when I said I listen to Caskey, My buddy Tony said, "Do you like Doobie?" And I'm like, I don't know. I listened to him a little bit. Really, sometimes I just really gotta connect with the artist. Family Guy, Devlin. I gotta eat something. King 810, Machine Gun Kelly, Swing Life Away. Yo, I love that song. He redid Swing Life Away, and he did, what do I gotta scream like I did every single day that I was a troubled teen? How do you want to see my past and see my scars and see everything that time? Man, with Kellen Quinn too. Kellen Quinn's from Sleep with Sirens. Sounds, a lot of people say he's got a really high voice, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Yellow Wolf, Headbanger. Shit. See, I watch Anthony Ray too. He's a reactor. I wanted to see what he thought of Headbanger because, I want to see if he caught the bars, and he definitely caught the bars. Anthony. Shout out to Anthony Back At It. Anthony Back At It. He comes on the thing. He's like, Anthony Back At It. What's going on, guys? King 810. Midwest Monsters. I'm trying to check out the whole EP. Hard Target. Muddy Waters. Nice. I think I did that one. I don't know if I actually reacted to it, though, or not. Shout out to Hard Target and Trailer Made Records. They recently did a show, and it was just, it looked amazing. Like, if I was still down there, I would have went to the show, but I think it was bunch of artists: Breadwind, Simple Man, Hard Target. Yeah, so if you like them, definitely check out some of their most recent stuff. They got a lot of pictures online of the show, and they're probably gonna be doing more things now. I feel like they just hit like a plateau, not even, but I feel like they're gonna hit the ground running right now. Like they are so up right now. So shout out to them. They're from like the same area I'm from, and I've seen them come up. I love the come up. I love the come up. It's so much fun. Horror, I'll Be on the Go, Snack the Ripper. Snack the Ripper is dope. Yellow Wolf featuring NF. I like NF. Somebody said NF is too Christian for people. He doesn't even talk about it in his music. He just doesn't curse, and he has like emotions. And I don't know. I like NF. NF is dope. It's like, I put like NF is like the nice Eminem, like but he's still like got his emotions. He's like the clean Eminem. And then Millie's is like the dirtiest, like in the gutter Eminem. Like Eminem's like in the middle, you know what I mean? He was like, he came up, he's got tattoos, and he's rapped about some hard shit. But like Millie's is like, yo, I've been in the mud. Like, and NF's like, I've never seen the mud. Like I'm just on the curb right here. And Eminem's kind of like in the gutter, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. So Skin, Code Orange, Kasky. Yo, these remixes. Oh no, I didn't check this remix. Some of the chopped and screwed versions of songs, a lot of Kasky's chopped and screwed are dope. Token, somebody say he's one of the hottest right now, like of all the white rappers, I guess. I hate it when people say that, because like you don't know if someone's like kind of like light-skinned Spanish or like some not European. So you call somebody a white rapper and they'd be like, yo, but I'm Puerto Rican or something. And you're like, oh, yeah, my bad. Like, I thought Post Malone, when he first came out, I was like, he's got the braids and everything. He must be some kind of ethnic, like some kind of Latin or something. And from what I understand, he's just not. From Tennessee, he used to play, or Texas or something. He's just play guitar and stuff and just sound. I don't see Post Malone as a rapper at all. Like, Post Malone's like Justin Bieber, like a pop star. And super cool dude from what I've seen. He's got some dope tats. He just went all in. Like Justin Bieber said, you got any tattoos? And he's like, nah. He's like, let's go get some. And then Post Malone's like, tattoos. And he dove in and just like immediately like just made. You know what I mean? But he played guitar. I've seen some Nirvana covers that he did. Super dope during the pandemic, whatever we were inside. Yeah. Yeet. Popping. Who's Yeet? Nate No Face. Yeah, Nate No Face, Hood Stocks Podcast. Dope dudes. I was going to go interview him. I almost had the green light. He said, yeah, hit me up day of the show, and it was in Raleigh. And I was like, oh, man, that's like 4 hours away. And I was busy that night, too. I wasn't even busy. Like, I think my wife was working. There was no way I was going to be able to drive out there. I was probably away, and I could have figured it out, I'll say. But it was 4 hours away. It was in Raleigh. I'll wait till people come to Charlotte before I start venturing out. I didn't have the gas money to do it either. Ashaniko, she's funny. Stupid boy think that I need him. She's funny. Millie's, I like Millie's. Millie's is super dope. Mozzie, I did a bunch of Mozzie recently. Got to get to Mod's son, Steve-O, Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins, he's one of the one of those dudes, man. Horror featuring Corey Taylor. I did that one. Linkin Park, Machine Gun Kelly, Paper Cut. Oh yeah, they did that live. Outlaw, Vicious G, Makes Whiskey, Nate No Face. Check out Nate No Face. N8 No Face. Kanye making beats. Kevin Samuels, yo, rest in peace, dude. But he went in on some girls, man. Like, he's just raw and ruthless. Like, they didn't even get it if he put it in nice words. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Bad Neighbors, I like those guys. Those guys got a like just a thing. They're dope. Token again. Cal Scrooby. I got corrected a few times. It's Cal Scrooby. I'm sorry, Cal Scrooby. Cal Scrooby. I said Cal Scrubby. I mean, it's a U, but like Scooby Doo. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely, you know, I would mess up. It's you know, inevitable. Not inevitable, but like really, Scrooby, Scrubby. That's what I. Or if there were two B's, it'd be Scrubby. I got you guys. Like, you know. But thank you for the correction. That's what I'm saying. Soldier Kid. So Snack the Ripper. Angel Hill. Angel Hill I learned about through Kasky. He was on one of Kasky's songs recently. MGK and Bring Me the Horizon. That's some new shit. Fulio. Man, I did a couple of Fulios and I'm just, woo. I'm not saying nothing, man. Them shits are crazy. I can't believe those guys talk about that shit. Throne. Machine Gun Kelly again. World War IV. Oh, it's a lyric video. Bridge City Sinners. They're pretty dope. She's awesome. She can sing. And the band's just like a jam band. They're totally dope. Like, not just a jam band, but it's like, it's that kind of style, like rockabilly-ish. I guess that's what they call it. Tupac featuring Mobb Deep. Black Leather Prayers, Kat Von D. I wasn't into that too much. Meshuggah. I gotta watch that one. I haven't watched that one yet. Their videos are always crazy, man. Like Tool. Tala. I gotta check out some more Tala. I think I gave them one or two songs, and people are like, no, you really got to check out Tala. So I got two in the bucket right here. I'm gonna check out Tala, guys. Eminence, Brutal, Animals as Leaders. Those guys are amazing. I'd say Polyphia and Animals as Leaders are like, you know, there's tons of instrumental bands, I'm sure, but those two like that I'm into right now, you know, those are the top right now. Slain from La Coca Nostra, I think, right? Yeah, Slain doing new stuff still. El Alpha, El Jefe. Yo, that video got me a bunch of people. Like, I got some subscribers just off that. I got to do some more Latin music. I want to check out some more stuff. French Montana. I still got to do this one, so we'll see. It was with a Galopin. Somebody had to tell me what Galopin meant. It was like Galopin, 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 Galopin. So it's like Lapinga. Like, sorry if I spoiled it, but it says Galopin, 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 Galopin. De Niro Ferrar. I think I checked that one out. I didn't post it yet. The Cult. I think I did that one. Ouija Mac. Done a bunch of his. Mad Child. I don't know. Mad Child was part of an old rap group, I think, back in the day. Motionless in White. Super Hot Fire. Featuring Hobson. Nas. Rare. That's all I got in my watch. Alright, cool. Well, yeah. Alright, well, I got to get going. It's been a little bit of time. I got to go get ready. Get some work done today. Because yesterday, I will never take just a day to just do nothing. And me and my daughter were talking, and I was sitting down. I was like, I gotta get up and do something. She's like, Dad, you don't have to do something every day. You know, you don't have to be productive every day. And I think that's something my dad used to tell me. It's like, be productive every day. Do something every day. And I think, like, you should do at least 2 big things every day. Like, not just, oh, I cleaned my room. Like, those are not things. Those are basic living things, right? I'm talking about, like, do something. I went out there and I built something. I went out and I mowed the lawn. You know, I got something done for the day. So I actually just sat around yesterday with the family and did nothing. All we did was watch Netflix. We ate. We hung out with each other. My son played Roblox. My daughter was chilling. You know, we were just hanging. And I had to fight the urge. It was a Sunday. I had to fight the urge to get up and go do something because it's in me. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. I always got to be doing something. I got to work on that because there's a difference between being productive and just moving, just doing stuff. I don't want to just do stuff. I want to be productive. So That's the focus anyway. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get going, get some stuff done today, make it a productive Monday. Again, want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, for letting me have your ear or your eyes for a little bit, because you know, who the fuck am I? Just some guy checking out music videos, and you're with me checking it out with me, so that'd be cool. If ever you guys want to call me on a Zoom call or something, I'm open for it. Like I can call you, we can do a reaction together. I got the ability to put you up on the screen. It'll be dope. If you're not worried about being on camera, not worried about, I mean, everybody's got an opinion in my comments, you know, like telling me what they think of this and what they think of that. Like, we'll do a video with me, hang out with me, check it out. Yeah. Anyway, till next time, guys, I appreciate y'all's support. We at 1K. Let's go 1.1, right? Because that's when it'll start showing. I don't know if it says 1001. I think it goes 1000.1, 1100, 1200, 1.2, right? So I'm gonna try to hit it, but for, you know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I love to do anyway. So I'm not really worried about the numbers, not worried about the likes and dislikes. It just, I love doing this, and I also want to post some more original content, like interviews and going out to shows and stuff, and like I do comedy and all that stuff too. So I'm gonna keep it like reactions, but in my own fashion. I'm not just doing music videos and shit. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Leave me some comments. Till next time. Peace.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals. We haul your trash. We connect your calls. We drive your ambulances. We guard you while you sleep.
Do not
Fuck us.
do not fuck with us. It's like in the beat, like throughout the whole beat, you can hear "do not fuck with us." I need to work on a verse for that. Yeah. Give me your pad and a pen, let me rip it once again. Could be gang of motherfuckers that be hungry down the wind. I got the planning in a minute. I'ma open up a Senate. You gon' get it when you get it, so get it and where you fit it. For we call upon a war of revolution proportions, extortions and many governmental abortions. I'm a killer on a mic, kinetic verbal assassin. My metaphors are made to open doors for the masses. Straight shots to the head when I pop and never scared. Leave you crying and your teardrops be leaking bloody red. See my 9 got a scope now, so if you wanna try, spit the real shit, fuck around and start a ride. Don't make me get buck up in the club. I'm warning you. My people over here, they want it more than you. So if you're feeling froggy, jump, bitch, and scream how high. It's up to you now. Tell me, do you really wanna really get up? Come on, it's time to get 'em.